Italian cuisine is one of the most famous cuisine around the world. So apart from the regular pastas and pizzas, Italians have their own way of cooking their recipes. So this is Visu. Welcome back to my Visu's Magical Kitchen. In today's episode, I'm going to make that kind of a very special Italian recipe. That's chicken parma or chicken parmigiana. So it's a very special recipe which is made with the chicken and the Parmesan cheese and the mozzarella cheese. We live in Australia, and whenever we visit any restaurant in Australia, this dish is available as a main course in each and every restaurant. And my family loves to eat this every time they visit a restaurant. So without making any delay, let's dive in and start making this dish. To learn more these kind of yummy and different recipes from India and around the world, please subscribe to my channel Visu's Magical Kitchen. The ingredients which we need to make this dish are: two pieces of chicken breast, they should be boneless, some mozzarella cheese and some Parmigiana cheese or Parmesan cheese. You can avoid both of them and use only the cheddar cheese, some mixed herbs, dried breadcrumbs, 1 egg, some whole wheat flour, or you can use white flour as well, refined white flour, a cup of tomato puree, 3 garlic pods, some very finely chopped onions and very finely chopped red chilies, some dried red chili flakes, salt to taste, freshly grinded pepper powder, some green onions or spring onions, fresh coriander, some milk and some olive oil. The first step in making this dish is to make some sauce out of that tomato puree. So into the saucepan goes in some little olive oil, and while that it is heating up, I'm going to chop few fresh garlic. Into the saucepan goes these chopped garlic. Give this garlic a good stir until they give the special aroma. The garlic is giving that special aroma, and into that goes the chopped red chilies and saute them for about half a minute. And then goes the finely chopped onions. Give them a quick stir and saute them for about a minute until the onions become a little soft. Now that the onions have softened up, it's time to add in some chili flakes. Give it a good stir. They all together give a special aroma. And into the same saucepan, add in the tomato puree. Into the same saucepan goes some pepper, some salt, a small teaspoon of salt would be enough, and mix it thoroughly and let it cook for about 10 minutes until the sauce becomes nice thick. Keep the lid on it and simmer it for about 10 minutes. While the sauce is cooking up there, it's time to make this chicken. So before making this chicken, we have to tenderize them in fact, with a meat tenderizer like this, or this is a meat pounder too, or if you don't have this in your home, you can use a rolling pin and tenderize this meat. Just take it and tenderize the meat. This chicken is all tenderized now, so you have to tenderize it to this thin size. The first step after tenderizing the chicken is to make some egg wash. Drop in some egg, pour in some 4 to 5 teaspoons of milk in it. Beat in the egg in the milk. The egg wash is already here. Add in some chili flakes, some salt, into the refined flour or the whole wheat flour. Give it a good mix. That's it. Now take the chicken. First dip it in the flour. Make sure that you cover the chicken completely with the flour, and dip it in the egg. Make sure that the egg sticks on all the parts of the chicken. into the breadcrumbs. Again, make sure that everything sticks to the chicken. Coat every side of chicken perfectly with the breadcrumbs and keep it aside. Repeat the same with another piece. Now that the chicken is all coated perfectly and kept aside, I'm waiting for the sauce to finish so that I'll fry them. Now the sauce is all ready, so I'll keep this aside and close with the lid. Into a big round skillet, I'm pouring in some olive oil. The oil is all perfectly heated up. Now it's time to transfer this coated breaded chicken onto the pan. Let each side of the chicken cook for about 3 to 4 minutes, because we will be cooking that again in the oven, a preheated oven in fact. The chicken is cooked for about 3 minutes on one side. It's time to turn it and cook it for about another 3 minutes on the other side. Now the chicken is all perfectly cooked up on two sides. It's time to transfer it to a baking tray and let it rest. While that's resting, it's time to prepare another breaded coated chicken in the same way. Now the shallow fried breaded chicken going into the oven, a preheated oven. But before going into that, we have to do another thing. So we have to pour in the prepared sauce, some mozzarella cheese on the top, and even some Parmesan cheese. Or if you don't have any Parmesan cheese or mozzarella cheese in your home, you can just add the plain cheddar cheese. And the seasoning on the top, these mixed herbs go into that. These mixed Italian herbs give a very special taste to this chicken Parmigiana. Some chili flakes. According to your spice levels, you always can add or you can decrease. And some spring onions or the green onions. And chop in some fresh coriander. Add in the freshly chopped coriander on that. Now it's all ready to go into the preheated oven. Now they are all ready on the baking tray to go into the preheated oven at 350 degrees preheated oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. Now that the chicken is cooked in the oven for about 15 minutes, it's time to remove it. The baked chicken is all ready. It's time to transfer that into a serving dish. So before serving, into a serving plate goes this sauce which we have already prepared earlier, and then it's time to transfer this yummy chicken onto this. That's it. My family's all-time favorite Aussie restaurant style chicken parma is already in this plate. So without making any delay, let me give it a quick try. Cheese, cheese, cheese. Wow, I love this cheese. So hot. Wow, there are no words to explain this dish. It's such a heavenly dish. The cheese especially, it's melting in the mouth, and the chicken is very juicy, along with the sauce which we have prepared in home. Altogether, this dish is a complete wholesome main course, and it's going to be a yummy, yummy, yummy one. Don't you think this Italian or Australian style restaurant dish is really easy and of course very, very yummy to make in your kitchen? If you like my dish, give it a big thumbs up and share with all your friends and family. Don't forget to comment your valuable suggestions in the comment section below, and your valuable suggestions are really important to me. Until then, have homemade fresh food with fresh ingredients and stay healthy. This is Visu signing off from my Visu's Magical Kitchen. Meals and memories are made here. Don't forget to subscribe my channel here and watch my other videos here. Until then, thanks for watching my videos. Bye.